We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Miami Marlins and the Oakland A's. It's A's baseball coming up next. Chris Bassett is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the A's. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's number. One of the things that jumps out at you is that ERA. It's into the fours. But that doesn't necessarily indicate what kind of pitcher this guy is. If he brings his A game, he can shut anybody down. The problem he's had so far this season, he's been a little bit inconsistent. He's a better pitcher than that ERA over the fours indicates.
Ready now for the Marlins, Jonathan Villar, having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
First of three here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
And there's out number 1.
Batting second, the third baseman, Ryan Anderson.
Up next from Miami, number 15, as we show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Here's the first pitch to him. In there at the letters 0-1. Bassett playing here in his age 31 season. He was a 16th round selection back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Now at the plate, Corey Dickerson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. Oh, he rips this one the other way, but caught down there at third. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Jordan Yamamoto is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Marlins. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Digging in, Marcus Semien. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours in the plane with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Villar comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 22.
Striding forward now, Ramone Laureano. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball 1, no strike.
One out, nobody on. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the A's center fielder. Matt Chapman waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
Batting third, the third baseman.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. High in the air out to center field. Villar is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter,
Chris Davis next to bat. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. First delivery to him on the way.
Oh, that's 6 out.
The 1-0 home is a fastball that misses.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Here's the 2-0. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Throw over to the bag. Laureano, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1 left for Oakland. We are still scoreless. So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Jesus Aguilar. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Aguilar.
First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper as he swings and lifts it in the air out to left field. Grossman comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the right-handed hitting Francisco Cervelli. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
You know, when you haven't gotten a guy on base yet in the entire game, a 3-ball count kind of feels like a little mini rally. Let's see if he can get on.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I got to believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Isan.
At the plate, Isan Diaz. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's set. Here it comes.
Outside.
Diaz is 5'10" tall, bats left, but throws right-handed. This is his second year as a major leaguer. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Racing back, the right fielder at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, number 17 for him on the season, and the Marlins have taken a 2-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but they gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Grounded back up the middle, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Batting 9.
So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Into the box now, Harold Ramirez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Now the 1-0. This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Piscotty. He can't get there as it falls in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now. Even his soft contact is finding holes there.
He's making it nearly impossible for a pitcher right now. Up, down, in and out, hard, soft. Anything you throw forward to home plate, this guy seems to somehow be able to find a hole.
At the plate, Jonathan Villar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Villar has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Swing and a miss on the cut fastball, 1-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Two men are on with two men out. And another foul ball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Laureano is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. But two in the inning for the Marlins thanks to the two-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Miami. So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Still 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Robbie Grossman. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fouled away. Bases are empty, one man out. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Now here it comes. Full count now, 3-2.
That hook stayed up in the zone. You can see he struggled with that curveball early. He's trying to find that release point with his off-speed pitches. We'll have to see if he can find the feel for that thing moving forward.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
Next up for the A's, Seth Brown. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively. He's set and the pitch. Brown swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He's a second-year big leaguer. And there's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2.
Well, 2 straight fastballs inside haven't put him away. So now it'll be interesting to see what he turns to.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
In now, Shawn Murphy. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. The 1-1.
At the ball. Count 2-1.
Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Tony.
Striding in for Oakland, Tony Kemp, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. Fastball well outside.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. He pulls into second safely as they also push across a score to make it a 1-run game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. One and 0. Here it is. Semien Stands at an even 6 feet tall, a right-handed batter and thrower. He was taken in the 6th round back in 2011.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
A 1-2 pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this.
Back now in Oakland, home of the A's, who've certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Leading off for the Marlins,
Good stuff, Heidi.
the
Thanks.
third baseman, Brian Anderson.
First pitch of the at-bat. A ball and no strikes. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0. And a sinker is over that time. It's back to 2-1. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1. Corey Dickerson waits on deck. Gets him to swing and miss there. 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Now batting, Corey Dickerson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. And here's a ball hit in the air. Chapman in foul ground, and this will fall, but it's a foul ball. The 1-1 home.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Nobody out, runner on first. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Semien is under it as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jesus Aguilar.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jesus Aguilar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1. Aguilar swings the bat and throws from the right side and stands at 6'3". He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Striding forward now is the DH, Garrett Cooper. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. A 1 pitch on its way. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Miami as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Bottom of the 3rd now, and up next will be Ramone Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And that misses 1-1. Now the pitch. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now here it comes. 3-2 now.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and then he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work. But I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Chapman has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Up next for Oakland, the designated hitter, Chris Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In there at the knees. 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to short. Throw over to Aguilar at first will take care of him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They still trail it here 2-1. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, Heidi, thank you. At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He worked a walk and came around to score in his first trip in this game. Now here's the pitch.
Nope, outside. That's
2-0 now.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him this first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
In there, 2-1.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
The 2-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here now the 2-2.
Hold down. 3-2.
Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Payoff pitch one more time. Line drive to center field. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Stepping in now, Isan Diaz. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fastball well outside. Miguel Rojas is on deck. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. And he got him.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Miguel Rojas. He reached on a single in his first try. From the belt, kicks and deals. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. Two runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Miguel Rojas is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Ramirez.
At the plate now, Harold Ramirez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
The 1-2. Popped up. Brown in foul ground, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Laureano is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Marlins leave 1. They lead it 2-1. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, the outfielder Stephen Piscotty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Standing in now, Robbie Grossman, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Strike swinging, chased a high one there.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Nope, that's the ball.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you can rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Ramirez is there. 2 down.
Up next for Oakland, the first baseman, Seth Brown.
Now in the box, Seth Brown. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Into the concrete staircases and gone. A solo shot here to left. 6th home run on the season for him as the A's have fought back to make this a 2-2 ball game.
This is a fastball away, and you can see him extend those arms, really going with the pitch to the opposite field. And when you hit them down the line like that, you don't have to hit some tape measure job. Barely over the fence is just fine.
So now to the plate, Shawn Murphy. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Hit down the third base line, but this will get foul for strike 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Popped him up. Rojas is under it, and the inning is over. But the A's come back to even things up thanks to this solo home run. We're through 4, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Jonathan Villar.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder giving chase, and they can't run it down. The next 0-2. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Barehanded pickup. He beat it out. Almost got him after the great stop, but it's a base hit, and the leadoff man's on to start the inning.
The third baseman.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
Into the box now, Brian Anderson. No balls and 1 strike. From the belt, kicks and deals.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
So base is empty now after the double play. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Corey Dickerson. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Two out, nobody on. And Dickerson behind 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pitch is popped up. Chapman has room in foul territory. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We've hit the halfway point, tied at 2. Bottom of the inning now, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp.
Tony Kemp.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball 1. Marlins have some action in the bullpen now as a right-hander is up and throwing. On its way is pitch number 75. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped right off our home plate umpire, and with no time to react, that is tough duty back there. Let's hope he's okay. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. High in the air out to center field. There to take it is Villar, and that's the first out. So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball one. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. One out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive to left. Dickerson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Now batting, number 22.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and digging in now, Ramone Laureano. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball one.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
2-0. Bases are empty here with two men out. And he gets this fastball over. It's 2-1. Here it comes.
Ball three.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1-2-3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
And that's low, ball four.
Now batting, the third baseman, Matt.
Stepping into the box, Matt Chapman. Man at first after the two-out walk. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Man at first with two out in a 2-2 ball game. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1 through 5, all even at 2-2. Paul Blackburn takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 58, Paul Blackburn.
So striding forward now, Jesus Aguilar. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Aguilar.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1. And we see some action in the A's bullpen now. It's both a left-hander and a righty that start to loosen up. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Way outside. 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
In now, Garrett Cooper, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 home.
2-0.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
Hitter's count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. And there's the first strike. 2-1.
It goes to show you'll take location over velocity any day. That pitch didn't light up the radar gun, but you can't do anything with that as a batter when it's executed in such a good spot.
Now the 2-1 pitch is taken, ball 3. The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. One there. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting.
When a glove toss is executed successfully, it's a thing of beauty. When it fails, boy, does it look ugly. Here we get to see a great example of it to begin a double play. Quick and accurate with the flip, and they get the 2 outs.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Pitch on the way. Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Marlins down quietly. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Eliezer Hernandez will come on now to make his 30th appearance of the year so far.
Number 57, Eliezer Hernandez.
Now the A's designated hitter, Chris Davis. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Davis. First
pitch coming. Here it is. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
Ball inside.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
2 balls and 2 strikes. The count to Chris Davis. Two pitches fouled away. Now here's the pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First delivery to him on the way. A swing by Piscotty, and this is driven to left. Dickerson going back, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot here for Stephen Piscotty. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as the A's move out to a 3-2 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
To the plate now, Robbie Grossman.
Number 8, Robbie.
And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Now here's the pitch. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, first baseman, Seth Brown.
Digging in and looking for more, Seth Brown. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Matty, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone. lifted the other way down the left field line. After it is Dickerson. And they can't run it down. 2 out, nobody on. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. The A's strike for 1 on the solo homer. Bottom third of the order, 7, 8, 9 due up to start the 7th. It's 3-2 Oakland. Isan Diaz will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. First offering on its way.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Count 1-0.
One and one the count now. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. In there, 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Tried to bury one down and away, but it's a full count now. 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long epic at bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And he lays off, ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And that at bat will put a smile on any manager's face. The pitch total of the opposing pitcher just keeps going higher and higher, and he still couldn't put him away. So this inning is off to a good start for the guys carrying the sticks.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Ready with the 0-1. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ramirez.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Harold Ramirez. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
Runners on first with one down. That misses. 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's ball three.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now the 3-0 offering is looked at for the first strike.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jonathan Villar, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. From the stretch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
And that misses. 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
The 2-1 on its way. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
You fight so hard to get into these type of counts, you can't let this pitch get away from you. You have to keyhole something middle of the plate.
The 3-1. And there's a base hit on the line. Throw comes in quickly now, so that tying run will be forced to hold on at third here, still with only 1 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
J.B. Wendelken is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. At the plate, Brian Anderson, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A 1 pitch on its way.
No, inside.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The 2-1 home is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
This is popped up. Brown in foul ground, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 23, Dickerson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Corey Dickerson. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. Marlins leave all three. They trail 3-2. Into the box now, Shawn Murphy. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Shawn Murphy.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ball one. Two and 0 now.
Now ball two. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
Lets it fly 2-0, but this one's by him for the first strike.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
The 2-1 home. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, one down.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box now, Tony Kemp. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2. And there's ball three on a breaking ball that misses away.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he takes ball four, so a good job out of the 9-hole and getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up next a Berkeley area native, Marcus Semien. Comes set, now the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, and they pulled a string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the second time tonight. And that'll bring in Ramone Laureano as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Laureano, a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 16th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1. Two out with the man at first. Froze him for strike three, and that retires the side. One left for Oakland, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Joaquim Soria has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Number 48, Joaquim Soria.
Leading off the inning, Jesus Aguilar, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Take a step back right here. After three fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a fourth.
Hit hard up the middle. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the eighth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, Garrett Cooper. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set with the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike two. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, if they're going to crack through, this has got to be the opportunity they've been looking for right here. They've had a ton of hits, a ton of people on base, but no one has been able to come up with that big knock.
Well, you know what, Dilo, this pitcher's kind of worked around trouble the entire time so far. Another inning brewing right here. Let's see if they can't get a big hit here right here and bust through in this one.
So now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli, as he'll square around to bunt, then pull back for ball one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. There's one. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
So stepping in, Isan Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Grossman is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. One left for Miami. Still a 3-2 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that means Matt Chapman will dig in at the plate.
Chapman.
Now the pitch. And this one runs up high, ball one. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Here it comes on 1-1.
Count 2-1.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Ramirez is there to put it away for route number one. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our two starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. In his career, Davis has over 200 career home runs, so he's certainly capable of leaving the yard in this big spot here.
Oh, yeah, Matty, absolutely. Right man, right time. He's been there, done that, hit a bunch of home runs in his career, and he sets up nice for him.
Now a line drive to left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 home.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. Three balls and 2 strikes for Stephen Piscotty.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Coming to the plate now, Robbie Grossman. He was a ground out victim last time up. He's set. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. The 1-1. Grounded to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The A's strand 1. They're up 3-2. Liam Hendricks takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 16, Liam Hendricks.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for him.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Hendricks has tossed more than 500 innings at the big league level and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. And he lays off the pitch up and in, ball 2.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
2-0 count. The pitch pulls this one in the air out to left. Grossman moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Settling in now, Harold Ramirez. It was a walk in his last trip. He's set, and the pitch. Hung the slider there, but laid off for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. And it's 1-2.
It's becoming more and more common in today's game to see relievers like this that can run it up there close to 100 miles per hour. But it's so fun to watch it. He blew it right by him there.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. The 2-2. Pops this one up. Semien moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jonathan Villar.
Striding in once again, Jonathan Villar. Last time through was a base hit. First delivery to him on the way. hit sharply on the ground. That's through, a base hit, and he's got his 3rd hit of the game.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Stepping in now, Brian Anderson, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back in standing. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Miami down to their last strike. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Oakland A's rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Paul Blackburn earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Eliezer Hernandez takes the loss, only his 1st of the year. Liam Hendricks closes the door for the save, his 31st of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Athletics, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Marlins, 2 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 49 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.